NFC South. Who do you have? My pick will probably surprise you here too.
Saints, Falcons, Carolina, Bucs. Saints,
Yep.
Falcons, Carolina, Bucs. Saints, Falcons, Carolina, Bucs. It's not going to be the Falcons this year. I can tell you that.
They are not
definitely not going to be the Falcons.
They are not my pick.
You know, no faith in Desmond Ritter and taking a fucking running back with what was it? The 6th pick in the draft, 7th pick, whatever it was.
8. Pick 8.
Yeah.
My
I want to go. I actually feel like I know yours. I want to say yours is Carolina, but I'm going to go Bucs.
Bucs.
I'm going to go Bucs.
No way.
Yeah.
I got to hear this. Quick side note. So we almost did this deal with this analytics company, and negotiations soured a little bit when he told me that their data suggested that the Bears were going to win the North and the Falcons were going to win the South.
Yeah. And they were very passionate about sports.
Yeah. I got to hear this.
So, what was it? 2? Was it maybe 3 years ago? The Bucs were in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Outside of quarterback, they're pretty much the same team.
No.
I think so.
Donovan Smith is gone. Shaq Mason's gone. Offensive line's worse. They got Ali Marpet's gone.
I don't know. I feel like the key players are still there. They still got the same wide receivers. Running back's still the same.
Running back's totally different.
Well, I mean, they have running backs that were on that team.
Rachaad White's going to be their starter. He wasn't on the team.
Maybe I'm not as familiar with the Bucs roster as I thought I was. So yeah, maybe I was wrong there. Well, outside of the linebacker they lost, the secondary's still the same.
Murphy Bunting's not there anymore, but
No.
Mostly yes. Carlton Davis is still there. Winfield's still there.
Coaching staff's still the same.
Technically, it's not.
Outside of the head coach, but the offensive coordinators are still there. And defensive coordinator.
Leftwich isn't there anymore.
He's not?
No.
Fuck. Oh, man. I am not as familiar with the Buccaneers as I thought I was. I am not as familiar with the Buccaneers as I thought I was.
No, they have a Seattle quarterback coach. Canales is their new offensive coordinator.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah.
We're gonna go with the Panthers. I'm back on the Panthers train after picking them for many years and being disappointed by them.
So am I. I was ready to hear your case. I was expecting it to be Kyle Trask is really good. I thought that's what you were going to go with.
No, honestly, again, it's just I was not as familiar with the Buccaneers roster as I thought I was. I thought they had a lot of the same pieces as their Super Bowl team. No. And I was going to say, we've seen Minshew with fucking average teams.
Minshew.
Not me. God damn it. Mayfield. We've seen Baker.
You think he's going to start?
I think he's going to start.
I think Trask is going to start.
I think it's going to be Mayfield.
Can we do a side bet on that? Who starts more games?
Well, I was saying start the season, but if you want to do more games, I guess we could do that.
I think Trask is going to win the job. Everything that I've read is that Mayfield is a turnover machine in camp. And Todd Bowles don't like that. He's going to want to run the ball and play defense. Plus, I feel like you have to see what you have in Trask. You have to see what you have.
I feel like now, knowing what I know now about the Buccaneers offense, and defense too, like their entire roster.
You got some Rachaad White stock.
Yeah. Well, again, knowing what I know now about the Buccaneers roster that I did not know 10 minutes ago, I don't have the same faith because my whole point was they have a very good team. We've seen Minshew on good teams in Cleveland.
Minshew again.
Good.
Back to
God
Minshew.
damn it. I mean Baker Mayfield. You know what I meant. We've seen Baker Mayfield in Cleveland with very good teams around him be good. They're going to be good. Again, 10 minutes ago, I didn't know that their entire roster was not what I thought it was. So now I'm not as confident in Baker Mayfield as I was before.
They still got Mike Evans. He's still there.
Yeah. And Goodwin or Godwin. It always get confused. Yeah, whatever.
I'm taking Carolina.
Antonio Brown coming back at all for the Buccaneers, maybe?
I'm taking Carolina. I'm a believer in Bryce Young. More so like in terms of he's ready to play. I think he's going to be good this year. And I actually think Carolina has the best. I actually think New Orleans has the best team. But Dennis Allen never wins games.
Yeah. Well, and also to be fair, Carolina got better last year after they got rid of their best offensive player.
Yes, they were better down the stretch. That is true. But they have all 5 starters returning on the offensive line. That helps. And their weapons, like, okay, they lost DJ Moore. But I don't think the receivers are bad. They got Terrace Marshall, Adam Thielen, DJ Chark. They picked Mingo in the second round. It's a good stable. Miles Sanders they signed. It's not McCaffrey, but he can play. They got a new tight end, Hayden Hurst. Tremble is still a good blocking tight end. I love their defense. Their defense with Brian Burns. I think Derek Brown's a monster. J.C. Horn hopefully is finally healthy. Frankie Louvu might be the steal of the offseason, that linebacker. He's good. So then they got Jackson on the other side at corner. They just signed Justin Houston to be another pass rusher. That would be my pick.
So I want to say that outside of the NFC East, this is our first time agreeing. Because,
yes,
again, knowing what I know now about the Buccaneers, Carolina was my second pick. So now that I know what I know about the Buccaneers, they're my first pick.
I would consider the Saints, but Dennis Allen, he's like proven to be one of the worst head coaches. He never fucking wins. It doesn't matter who's on his team, he never fucking wins. His coaching record is awful.
I mean, also let's not forget Alvin Kamara might end up suspended at some point.
He already is.
Oh, is he?
3 games.
Oh, I didn't realize he was already suspended. So
yep.
That's not that bad. 3 games is not that bad. So,
yeah. And then you had Deanna Rossini, fucking liar, saying that they were going to sign Kareem Hunt, and he hasn't signed yet.
I mean, they could still get Dalvin Cook too, if they wanted to.
He's either going to the Jets or the Dolphins.
I mean, they're paying Alvin Kamara a lot of money, so they'd have to figure that out somehow. But I mean, technically, it's not impossible. I didn't know they had Jamal Williams. I like Jamal Williams. He's a good guy.
They have Jamal Williams. They have Kendre Miller.
Derrick Carr is a good upgrade at quarterback. Yeah.
But Dennis Allen is a fucking Titanic every year.
Don't you just feel bad for Derrick Carr? He just can't get a good coach.
I mean, I think he wanted to go to the Raiders or the Saints because Dennis Allen used to be with the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, just because he made the decision doesn't mean that it's not a bad one. And I
think John Gruden is like a special assistant there.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe that's exactly where he wanted to be.
Yeah.
Because weren't they neighbors at one point? John Gruden and Derek Carr were like neighbors?
I think so. But how about I can't buy Atlanta. Can't buy him. Can't buy him.
Yeah, no. They're very they might be the worst. Well, obviously they could easily be the worst team in the NFL, the Atlanta Falcons.
What actually is crazy is I think Robinson probably helps them get maybe 2 wins, but it won't fucking matter.
Well, yeah. Because, why are you picking a fucking running back at number 7 or 8 or 6 or whatever the fuck it was when your entire roster, I mean, is not good? Their
offensive line's not terrible. That's about it.
And they have Cordero Patterson.
They signed Jesse Bates. They have Grady Jarrett. Pitts. But I think their coach is a fucking idiot. And you're not winning games with Desmond Ridder.
Yeah.
Hey, Mariota's your backup this year.
That's right.
Yeah. I've heard he's been terrible.
Yes. I have too heard that.
AFC or NFC.
Well, I want to think about my quarterbacks real quick. I have Watson, Carr,
Willis.
I have another one. I have Stroud. I forgot I had CJ Stroud.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't trade you him.
That's it. That's all you have. Why?
So
you think
so glad I did not trade you CJ Stroud.
You think he's going to be good in Houston?
I think he's going to be a quarterback that's going to get me fantasy points.
Okay.